Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more This War of Mine, Fading Embers. We are in day 6 now. Ruben is pale and coughing all the time. He does look severely sick. Okay, oh, hey, Franco's here. So, my question now is, do I want to cook some food or eat the canned food? We are very hungry and we do need to take care of that. I also need Anja to rest, like, badly. Do I also give the medicine to Ruben now, or do I wait for that later? I'm not sure yet. Well, even so. How's the situation in the city? Well, it seems to be harder than ever, surprising no one. This harsh winter is driving people to the edge. The army attacks are becoming more frequent and brutal every day. You mean the bombardments? Not just them. The soldiers have started to enter the city now. They're carrying out cleansing raids, targeting churches and other important places. Last night, the city hall fell. It was turned into ashes. That's terrible. How can our people carry on like this? Honestly, I don't know. And it's really bad. People are freezing and starving. Soon I won't have anything to trade, or people to trade with. Speaking of trading, let's go ahead and do this. Oh, you got a lockpick. That actually could be helpful to me. 3 fuel, yes. We don't need this med component. Can we trade that away? Wow, yeah, you can get 3 fuel for this. So the thing is, here's my thought process on this, right? So when we eventually leave to go to the museum, because that is now an option, I'm willing to guess that we will only be able to take as much as our backpack will let us carry, right? Between me and Ruben both, which means, what, 19 slots? So it actually would not surprise me if we literally can't take all this stuff with me. We may have to drop some of this stuff behind. So getting rid of some stacks of stuff that is useless could be useful to me, and I'm not going to use med components, right? So I think we could do something like that and grab like the lockpick and then maybe get rid of some of these cigarettes. That could be good. And then maybe get a part or two. Maybe we can get more than a part. Could I get some more food? Yes, I could do that. See, like, this seems better to me. No, that's too much. A lockpick could be helpful. Like, that opens up a place when I don't have a crowbar still. And I'll hold on to the jewelry because I don't know about that. Electrical components could be useful as well. I just wish you had building parts, man. All right. That'll do, I think. Why don't you go ahead and leave? Do I use the fuel? I think we don't use the fuel. I think I eat the canned food. Because I need the fuel to stoke the fire and keep us alive if I don't want to burn any of our art collection. Though we may not even be able to carry our entire art collection with us. That's something I'm considering as well. I don't know the answer. I also don't know the answer if we want to get the meds to Ruben now, or we should wait a day. I mean, it doesn't say he's on meds, so I'm guessing he lost the effect. So I think giving him the meds now makes a lot of sense. It looks like a really big jar that should last for several days, but I mean, I don't know. When in doubt, just gulp them all down, right? Seems ill-advised. It's okay, let's talk to him. Getting better, Ruben. I think so. But how are you dealing with all this? I'm used to being on my own, but it's actually nice to have someone around for a change. You were here alone, even before the war? My parents died when I was a little child. Grandpa raised me, but he passed shortly before the war. Sorry to hear that. At least he didn't have to see everything going to hell. He was a very sensitive man with an artistic spirit. Was he an artist? A local one. He sculpted and painted, mostly traditional motifs. He left me with a great collection. It brings me many memories. I hope you'll show me some of it when I get better. Sure thing. You better get some rest then. Alright, so now that she's fed and she can move around again a little bit. Why am I... The camera's not moving. There we go. Let's go ahead and get this onto the fire as quick as we can because we need it to be warm enough to continue digging. I want to get the rest of the collection out of here. I wish that we had... Why is this camera not working? I wish we had a little bit more water. Because I'm betting once we leave, we can't take our vegetable garden with us, obviously. And I can't break it down, so if we had a little bit more water, I might be able to eke out some more vegetables before we leave, but that does not appear to be an option. So let's go ahead and dig, get this all out of here. It is warm enough that I think we'll be okay. We'll figure out how to salvage the last little bit of this collection, and then we need to sleep. We do not want to be very tired. That cannot work out well for me. I do think we want to go back to the Samuel Institute tonight. Now that I have a lockpick, that works out well, because I think there was only one door I was missing. So there's probably some new stuff that has opened up. I don't want to go back to our neighbor's house Tito, because I still don't have anything to give him, and I think the only options left are theft, which is probably not going to go over well. And until I have a saw blade and such, I don't have a point really in going back to the construction site. So we're just going to have to make do, I think, with going to the Samuel Institute. All right, let me just zoom forward a teeny-weeny bit. And then let's salvage the collection. All right, what did we lose in here? I don't know. Oh, these are new. Okay, light and water sculpture. Well, that's kind of cool. An abstract sculpture handcrafted by grandfather in his later years. He wanted to combine nature motifs with contemporary trends. Interesting. Family photo album. Well, that's going to have some serious nostalgia attached to it, though it probably is worth a lot of fuel. Città di Pagorin in Vasinia. Painting. A Renaissance oil painting of the Pagorin landscape from the so-called Golden Age of Asina. Allegedly commissioned directly by a royal council. It's the most valuable painting Anja's family kept in their collection for generations. Wow, that sounds valuable. Put that into a box, put this into a box. A cardboard box can only handle so much, so let's secure it. Although I'm keenly aware of how much time this is taking, we may not have time to put everything into a box right now, but that's fine. I can always just pack it up later, right? Because I'm sure we're going to have a chance to come back here and gather up our supplies before we go. Surely. God, I really hope so. I'm hoping by tomorrow, Ruben will be well enough to travel. But maybe not. So we're going to drop this off, and then we're going to go sleep, because I absolutely cannot afford to be very tired tonight. I need to be at least semi-rested. Otherwise, we're definitely not going to be able to make it. One more scavenging night. All right, so let's head back. It's so cold in here, I'm aware. The camera, though, what the crud is going on with the... All right, looks like the fire lost a little bit of progress. I'm a little concerned that maybe I don't remember how many hours you need. Is it 3 or 4 of rests? I'm hoping it's 3, and if so, we're okay. We need to stoke that fire, definitely. And there we go. And now we sleep. Okay. End day. Oh, she's still very tired. Crap. I needed 1 more hour. All right, we're going to have to take the risk. Go to the Samuel Institute. There is an abandoned house. Rumors of a group of bandits. Okay. It does say danger, so I'm going to say that's not where we want to go right now. Let's go to the Samuel Institute, bring the lockpick. Nothing else is of value, and let's see if there's anything else we can scavenge from the dead. Dark and creepy. Dark and creepy. All right, so we had a pile somewhere, but I'm pretty sure it was up here that I wanted to access first. So let's do that, and then we'll look for our big pile. I know it's somewhere. There's noise down here, but I'm pretty sure there was nothing but rats previously. I'm going to assume that's still the case. She did a nice little spin. The spin of friendship. Before she unlocked the door. There we go. Got it. And yes, there is 3 piles of stuff. Please be worth it. Oh, yes, worth it. Okay, that is fuel. That's a lot of fuel potential. I'm trying super duper hard not to have to burn anything in the collection. But if there are a couple things we probably don't need, like my father's watch, like probably not that important, right? So would I feel terrible about burning it? No, not really. Probably. Right, there's nothing down there. Let's just double check. Nothing over here, I think. No. Didn't I have a pile, or did we actually... Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I was pretty sure that we still had some more stuff. All right, so we've got this. Oh, there was a lot of stuff to take. Okay, med components apparently are a pretty darn good trade item. Can definitely take that. I don't care about the cigarettes. I'll take the parts. A broken pistol. Man, that is valuable, because if we ever have an opportunity at the museum, we can do that. But I can leave this for now. It's not crucial. Then again, am I ever going to come back here? Like, if there's not much more to get at the Samuel Institute, unless I have literally nowhere to go, I probably will not come back to the zone. And if that's the case, then maybe I should take what's valuable now, because all of this is super duper optional. Okay, let's remember that there are some med components, weapon parts, and electronic components on the off chance I need it, but I think this will have to do. And there shouldn't be anything else here, because I'm pretty sure I scavenged the rest of this area. So that's going to have to do, nice and short. Not too bad. Anja will be exhausted. She's gone for like 3 days without sleep. So, yeah, we need to get her some rest. I don't think we're going to be able to do literally anything else until she's had a chance to rest. Day 7. All right. Yeah, she's barely like... Oh, he got up! He got up! He got up! Ruben's feeling much better. We have to keep an eye. She looks exhausted. Maybe we're pushing her too hard. 100% you're pushing her too hard. He can move. Yay. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. All right, eat the canned food. Save the fuel. We're going to need to make some more fuel. He's still sick. We need him to rest, but at least he can do stuff while Anja goes to sleep. Like, she looks like a zombie. She looks like a literal zombie. All right, I'm going to keep the lumber and get rid of some of the fuel because, again, I think there may be a stack limitation, but we are leaving tonight. That is a definite must-do. I will need to know for sure whether or not we have limited backpack space. Like, rest. Get in the bed. That's why I told you to go to bed. Anja, get in the bed. Anja, get in the bed. What the heck is wrong with you? Thank you. Jeez. All right, toss this on. We don't have any more fuel. I thought that I had... We must have just burned through some. Okay, having an axe would be tremendously helpful right now because it would let us get a lot more wood and lumber. Like, our lumber issues would be gone for the rest of the game if we could just get a hand axe. I think we're going to need a little bit more fuel at some point in the day, so I'm going to go ahead and make 2 more fuel because I don't want it to ever drop below 6. Overnight. That should be fine. Yeah, all right. So, Ruben, why don't you go pack up the rest of the collection? I'm just going to take her opportunity to take some much-needed sleep. We probably will not be able to get through all of her exhaustion ticks, but we can at least get her down to hopefully just tired. Light and water sculpture. Yep. And then Ruben basically needs to just rest to try and recover from being sick as quick as he can. Unfortunately, he's not good at anything. This is the weird thing about Ruben. He doesn't have a lot of storage space. He's not a good sneaker. He's not good at anything. He's apparently just a stage actor, and I don't even know if a stage actor gives him any sort of perks. Like, can he deceive people? That an option? All right. So we've got some of this done. All right, so the collection is finished. Where are my cigarettes? I'm sorry, I thought you were abstinent. Did you mean a different kind of abstinence? I mean, I applaud you if that's the case, but, I mean, that's not what I took out of it. I just was inclined to think that you're not going to smoke. But there you are, complaining about needing a smoke. So, I don't know. All right, I'll have to stoke it later. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Hopefully you do it automatically and I don't have to babysit you through the whole thing. Let's get you in bed as quick as we can so we can get another full hour of rest, and good enough for the day, I think. All right, done. So, the goal now is to get to the museum. Ruben might be well enough to survive the journey to the museum. Change shelter. Melina offered a shelter at the museum. We could move there with some of our things and help her to save our heritage, but with Ruben still in recovery, moving is risky. Don't agree, I think we're fine. She is tired, but no longer exhausted. Change shelter. We won't be able to come back. That's fine. Yep. It is 18 spaces. I knew it. Okay. It does seem like we can take our entire collection. So let's think about what we want. I don't care about the coffee. Meds, food, fertilizer, sure. Components. I don't know how much, like, minimum we want. Ooh, this is actually tough. Maybe I should have left oh, wait. Maybe if I had left... Ooh. If I had left things behind, like deliberately taken things from my base and go and dumped them at, let's say, the construction site or something, maybe we could have salvaged more things that way. That actually might have been clever. Well, we'll take some parts in case we need to construct something. I think this is all going to have to be good enough. Maybe we'll find an opportunity to come back here and, like, raid it the same way we do everything else. But this seems kind of important. It's kind of the bare minimum that I think that I need to survive. Still leave behind a lot of stuff, and losing those parts, that hurts. All right, change shelter. Well, I'm glad that I'm clever enough to at least figure out the backpack mechanic. Like, maybe that was obvious. But I feel like some people might have forgotten it or not made the connection, so I'm glad that I did. Got an achievement, by the way. Diary, my dear Ruben. Ah, yes, I also love a good Reuben sandwich. A little pastrami on rice, some Swiss cheese, Thousand Island dressing. So good. As long as the pastrami's fresh. Is that a suit of armor? Can I wear that if there's a raid? So this is a huge base. Ooh, look at all the exhibits. There's so many places. I bet you these fill in as we get stuff. That would be cool. That'd be so cool. Oh, I like this place. Can we scavenge here? I don't know. Mortar shells fell from the sky, terrorizing the besieged city as Anja and Ruben made their way to the Museum of Pagorin. Ducking into the cover of shattered houses when a fresh barrage whistled overhead, they weaved around bomb craters as they managed to safely move Anja's collection and a handful of necessities. Leaving their home was not easy, but Anja felt it was their best chance for survival. In this new shelter, new challenges awaited. Malina, who talked her into moving in, was doing all she could to secure the artworks collected in the museum. She lived on the premises with Zoran, her loyal friend and former janitor who does his best to help her, but she could definitely use another pair of hands. Do we have 4 people now? That's actually a problem from a food standpoint, like a big one. Okay. Hi. Anja, I'm so glad you changed your mind. I know it must have been hard to leave your home behind. It was even harder than moving through Pagorin with my collection. I still have a lot of doubts in my decision. Trust me, you're much safer here, and you can do a lot of good for our city. I see you brought some of your things with you. We took as much as we could fit in the cart, but having to push it through the snow didn't make it any easier. What counts is that you both made it and we can start working. Leave it here for now and come with me. I'm going to show you what we're doing here. Okay, down for that. Let's see what's going on over here. I hope that we're not running out our clock. Go ahead, Anja. I'm not feeling well. I'll just wait here. Abandon me. Yup, that's fine. Sorry, Ruben. First, I have to show... Where's she going? I have to show you the most important space. Where are you going? In the whole place. This place is so big. She just, like, straight up ignored that she was supposed to follow Mylena. Gosh dang it, Anja. You're not very good at following directions, are you? Alright, so what's here that's so important? This is our main warehouse. It was used to store old documents and archives. Now, we try to gather all of the most important and endangered pieces here. This looks impressive. Decades of history must be stored in these papers. You can check our main exhibits in the catalog later. Now come, there's so much more I need to show you. Okay, don't wander off this time, Anja. I guess I'm supposed to actually, like, manually control her. Wish that I could run. She's fast-walking her way through, and it's going to waste my time. Let's go to my office. There's a lot more you need to see. This place actually is huge. Oh, hi. There's a guy up here. That must be Zoran. What they're doing here despite the war is truly amazing. Yeah, I've heard lots of stories of, like, major wars, and there are people who, like, make it their mission to try and salvage and save as much as they can, such as in France during the German invasion in World War II. Pretty cool stuff, really. This is my office. Feel free to enter whenever you need. Look, I can go where I want here, alright? This is my place now. It's where you usually find me, if I'm around, of course. You can also check our current list of tasks that need handling here. There's tasks, there's quests. I've got quests. This should be fun. How's the heating situation? Because that's probably my primary concern. The man we passed is our janitor. You haven't passed him yet. Zoran. He helps me out and lives here as well. Let's talk to him. I want to say hi to Zoran. He seems like a charming fellow. Hi, I'm Zoran. These officers had to be really happy before the war. I'm really happy you decided to join us. Well, it wasn't an easy decision to make, but I hope I can be of any help to you. Ah, sure thing you can. There's plenty to do. He's cheerful. We're sorting exhibits and documents, securing whatever we can. It's just the two of you doing all this work? Just the two of us. And Mylena is off and out. She wanders all over Pagorin, trying to save as many artworks as possible. That sounds incredibly risky. Oh, you bet it is. But, well, that's Mylena. She'd give anything to protect our heritage. Even her life. That's what she'd like. Or, sorry, that's what she is like, not what she would like. You'll see when you get to know her better. She can be haughty and blinded by her mission at times, but she's a really good person, and she's trying to do the right thing. Okay, again, I really hope we're not wasting our hours. Please tell me that time has stopped and it's still 8 a.m. Hurry up, Anja! You have plenty of time once I've shown you around. I'm just introducing myself. I am being polite and sociable. It's a stretch for me, okay? I've lived alone all my life. This wing was hit really bad during the bombardment. We must reinforce the structure, but we lack people and materials. It doesn't look good. Do you think it will hold? Not for long. We have to reinforce the pillars to buy us more time. We have to collect and secure all the exhibits and documents in these rooms. What do you do with those items later? We keep them in the main warehouse until we can find a better solution. Now come, there's one more thing I need to show you. Gosh dang, we are getting quite the tour here. I'm not going to be able to get through a whole extra night. It's fine. This is kind of cool, though. I gotta say, I think this is actually, so far, probably my favorite of the stories. In the end, the museum is and always was for the people. I'll show you our main wing. Look how cool this place is. Can you imagine these hallways looked when they were filled with visitors? Don't think about that right now. It'll make you sad. This part of the museum is our exhibition space. Or what's left of it. There are still some items left on display. The others are packed in boxes in the back. I'm sure you know the painting we're looking at right now. Of course, it's the Battle of Leech Swamp, a commemoration of great victory. All of Vicini know the story and this painting. Yes, I brought you here to show the importance of... We're going to lose this painting, aren't we? No, there's going to be an opportunity for us to get rid of the painting to survive or something stupid like that. Oh, frickin', yeah. The value of this painting is... Yep, I'm now absolutely convinced of it. This is pure foreshadowing. Many people would like to put their hands on it. But for our people, it's priceless, like many other exhibits in the museum. Our heritage. Yes, this famous painting and your family's collection are important in the same way. They make us who we are. Please remember that. I'll leave you for now, but if you have any questions, you can usually find me in the office. Okay, can I rob anything? Is there stuff to loot? This painting reminds me of something. I think I've already been here long ago. Flashback! Man, she looks like she's so distressed. She's looking around like, man, I see all these different sensory signals and it is stirring things in my brain. Wow, the museum still looks pretty run down, but okay. Cool, I guess. Hi, Grandpappy. So, Anja, are you enjoying our... Sorry, hang on. So, Anja, are you enjoying our little trip?
Of course, this museum is huge. It's like 10 of our houses.
I don't know why children always have slight, lisp to them, but it's funny.
Ah, indeed, kid. But tell me, what do you think about this painting?
I love it. It has knights and horses.
Because kids love horses, don't they?
But do you know who these knights are?
Are they Vicini?
Oh, yes. Our proud cavalry in the famous Battle of Leech Swamp. It's one of the most glorious moments from our past.
Hey, Grandpa. I like Grandpa's voice.
A time when we were still a free and proud nation as opposed to the vassals tributary we are now.
You know, Grandpa, I think when I grow up I want to be a knight.
Huh, you don't want to be an artist anymore.
Well, as a knight, I could fight for Vicina with my sword.
Oh, sure, my child. But you see, you don't always need a sword to fight.
Oh, wise words.
You can win with nothing more than a brush in your hand.
Some would say the pen is mightier than the sword. I'm not sure about the brush. But I'll go with it. Sage wisdom from grandfather and all that stuff. Hey, look at all the exhibits we can look at. This is all cool. The problem is, I don't have time to read all this because we got other things that we're supposed to be doing. So what's your bio say now? Moving to a new home and leaving the old one behind was not an easy choice to make, but now I'm here. I can see the importance of what Melina is doing. The amount of work she and Zoran have to do in order to save the achievements of past generations for future ones amazes me. I'll try to contribute to it as well as I can. Okay, well, we got a lot of things that I need to be breaking through. Hey, look, you do have a heater, but it's not a very good one. Okay. Yeah, no, I'll take all of this. Looks like there was already some supplies, like some bandages and canned food, but not much. There's still some meds, too. What the crud is this thing? Oh, this is the pillar. Oh. Well, maybe we should just get the artwork out of here, but what would it take? Let's secure these items. Okay. The Cassiodor Chronicle. Copy of a chronicle written by Cassiodor, a monk living in the 13th century. It's missing 30 pages. City documents, old records of Pagoran City Hall. Okay. I don't feel like securing this is a top priority this second, though. Okay, we need a shovel to dig through all this. Hang on. What else is there? Okay, there's a bed. Do we have any fuel? We have one. It's really, really cold. The people here are really nice. That's great. Oh, wait. Zoran, you go do this. Okay, more stuff. Awesome. So you go there. Ruben, you're still sick, so I'm going to ask you to go sleep. We can talk and find out what's going on over here, I guess. Hello again, Nanja. How do you feel about our new home? So she's not part of my party. That's interesting. She's going to do her own thing. Which means I don't have to feed her. That's even better. I'm still adjusting. I guess I need more time to get familiar with everything. Sure thing, you can talk to Zoran if you haven't had the chance yet. He can tell you more about living here and our mission. Good thing I talked to him sooner while time was paused. Thanks. You know, when I was upstairs, I realized I'd been here before. A long time ago, with my grandpa. Oh yes, he used to visit us from time to time. He was a kind man. Such a delight to talk to. A font of tales from all over Vicina. I miss him so much, right now more than ever. Of course, everyone who knew him does, but you know what? I'm sure he'd be very proud of you and the decisions you've made not to burn your artwork. Thank you, I hope you're right. Okay, so what's the list of tasks? Because I got quests. Okay, so we have important notes. January 30th, rumors about a massacre at the synagogue reached us. The army didn't bomb the place. Instead, the troops came in and killed the people inside and set the place on fire. They even went to the nearby Samuel Institute because they are horrible people. So we can learn a lot. Wow, there's a lot of information here. Bombing, targeting, culture. Found another person with some precious items. We should kill her in her sleep. No, that's not what it says. It's Anja, the granddaughter of an old friend. Provided her with some help. She decided to join us, risking a lot. Cool. So, move the collection in the main storage. Needs to be done. The right wing of our building was badly hit. We also need to gather items scattered. Okay, and we need to build another heater. I would highly agree, either by making it more efficient or by building a whole new one. We should keep the temperature above 10 degrees to make sure the piercing cold won't hurt us. Yeah, all of that would be quite good. Okay, so why don't you go talk? There's so much to do in so little time. How are you feeling? I was afraid this trip might be bad for your health. Don't worry, Anja, I'll be fine. What about you? I hope you don't regret your decision. Well, it's certainly overwhelming at the moment. Leaving home, moving in here, and all the challenges still ahead. I think I need more time. Get some rest, Anja. You deserve it. I feel well enough to help you with your work. No, you don't. You are still sick and should continue to rest. Anja was concerned about moving here, but she looks relieved now we've managed to arrive safely with our things. There's a lot of work to do, but I'm glad things are being saved from the massacre and protected here. So what I want to know is, do we have extra beds? Do we have a metal workshop? Okay, these are all things that I kind of need. Zoran, why don't you come up here and try to work on the rest of the collection? Apparently there's more stuff to gather over there and move things, but again, I see this as kind of a low priority. We want to see how much stuff we can get first. I don't have a crowbar, so I can't get into that. I need to take stock of supplies and figure out what we've got. It appears a fair bit, to be honest, but not a lot of fuel, and that's the serious issue. That's the real crux of the problem here. All right, let's see. Grab the city documents, put into a box, go. Okay, we can take all of this. There's some lumber. That's helpful. A lot of art that I could burn if I needed to as well. That's also helpful. You know what? Ruben, I've changed my mind. I want you to go and work on something. Well, maybe not. Parts, food. Okay. Why don't you come down over here then? You know what? You can explore. You can do things. We should just be trying to gather as much as possible right now. That's locked. Okay, so we have to have a crowbar to continue in the basement, but there's a lot of potential stuff down here. So crowbar is a high priority item. More components and stuff. Great. Okay. Ruben, go over here. Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Why don't you start working on this? Get rid of the stupid piles of nonsense. Look at all them components. Thank you. Gosh dang, was no one else thinking about how to, like, build some basic heaters and metal workshops and stuff? You guys need so much stuff. But a metal workshop means saw blades and crowbars. I need it badly. All right, got that. Good. Okay, so he's digging right now. This is going to break down. We could reinforce it, but we've already got all the stuff out, so who cares? Moonshine. What was that doing here? Oh. Okay. We can get through all this. We should toss some fuel on the fire. So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and have you do this. Zoran, you finished with your job. It's good to see someone joining Mylena and me in our duties. Mylena often had to go out in the city, which in most cases meant I was alone with all this work. It's not that I want to complain, but I'm getting more help with my day-to-day work brings me new hope for our mission. Perfect. You can go up here. Ah, we have to build something now. Hang on. I want more beds. 100%. We also want this metal workshop. High priority item. Where can I place? Here. That'll do fine. Okay, so Zoran, you need to go up here. Get this pile. Okay. So Anja's working on this. You're still digging even while sick, which is fine. I hope our efforts don't go unnoticed. You know, Mylena, you could help, too. I'm just saying I wouldn't complain. Definitely want to build some beds. Like, very badly want to build some beds. But we can worry about that later. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, a lockpick and a lot more items. So helpful. Okay. This is great. This is such a very promising start. Very glad that I came here. Why don't you go see what we involved in repairing this? I don't know if we need to. We've already moved the artwork out, so kind of who cares? All right, metal workshop. We need a crowbar? Definitely. I can't build a saw blade until we upgrade this thing, and for that, I actually can do that now. Let's start with the crowbar, because we know we need that. So to reinforce this, we would need some components and some lumber. One ceiling support would be made. It takes an hour. But if I've already got the stuff out, then who cares? I don't know. Go check the lists. Let's see if there's something else we can do here. All right, thank you for getting through that pile. Work on to the next one. It's 3 p.m. already. Let's see here. Okay, so move collection to main storage. Yes, there's a lot to do. I'm a little concerned. I just don't know if this will break. Okay, tell you what. One thing I know that I need is some more heat. So we have to do some fuel. I'm going to burn the book, which, as an ancestor of mine once said... Actually, you know what? I won't say that because I just realized that will give away my name. Especially to people in Europe who will know it. Let's see. I'm going to start by improving the metal workshop. I do think it's worth getting the saw blade. And then let's get some more fuel. I'm going to burn timber? Yeah, let's go ahead and get some timber. If I can get the materials necessary for, let's say, an axe. Yeah, that solves a lot of problems, which is one of the reasons I think I'm more open to the idea of burning some timber than anything else. Let's make sure we put some more fuel on the fire. Okay, got that. Then we need to go over here. All right, so now what can you make? Saw blade. Absolutely make. We've used up a lot of supplies. I can't make another bed because we didn't have enough lumber, but that's fine. I guess go collect things. There's just not a lot else to do here at the moment. Or actually... No. Go down here. Let's see if we can gather up some of these supplies. Alright, so we finished with that. I'm going to ask you to rest. That won't do me much good. No, because you're already too tired, and it's already too late in the day. I guess just go gather up what you can for the moment. So, you apparently are sick and stopped doing what I told you to, but fine. You made some good progress. Go rest. Okay, we got this. Temperature is almost perfect. Oh, wow. Here's all of our stuff. Right. Okay. Put into box, secure. Got some more stuff, but not any lumber. Unfortunate. See if we can break this up before the day ends. I feel like the answer to that is no, but we'll try. Well, maybe we can. Got 10 minutes left. Open it. Open it. Quickly, open it. Oh, more than 10 minutes. We got a little bit. Okay. Some stuff. Not great, but I mean, food is okay. We've almost managed to get through everything here. Bit more lumber. Awesome. Okay, hang on, actually. There's not enough time. No. I wanted to build another bed, but we can't. Boo! I wanted to do it. All right, we're going to get some more collections. Open, open, open. Open! Ah! So close. All right, Anja is still by a long shot the best scavenger. We are going to go back to that construction site and have you sleep for now, I guess? I don't feel like we need a guard right now. I think we're okay. Let's go ahead and scavenge there. We are going to bring a saw blade and a crowbar. That crowbar actually has already used up a fair bit of durability, but we'll make it work. Okay. That should be enough. Let's go find out what's down here. I know this video might run a little long, but I mean, you can't actually stop in the middle of the day because the game doesn't autosave until the end of the night. So there's literally nothing else I can really do. Let's get down here. We'll start with this area. I hope I don't need 2 saw blades. I feel like it's just the one, right? I think so. There's a lot of piles here. A damaged heater. Maybe they're useful parts. Ah, that could be great. Can get a temperature regulator or something and actually get some more efficient heating usage. Yes. I have to think a better heater is more important than having 2 heaters. Because 2 heaters burns through fuel twice as fast, whereas an improved heater keeps things warm but costs less fuel because it's more efficient. There it is. Oh, that's beautiful. Makes me so happy. Okay, we're definitely taking that back with me. I don't know what it costs to upgrade that and fix it, but we'll just bring as many building materials with me as we can. I probably need electrical components and regular parts. I don't know how many we have. Let's just dump everything in the pile for now. So, very glad that we came here. That heater is super duper valuable. Alright, leave this all behind. We definitely need to take the crowbar with us still. Okay. Only downside, of course, of the crowbar is it takes up a valuable inventory space. But it means the next time we come to the construction site, I can carry one more stack of stuff. So that's fine. Alright, this should only have some gunpowder, but I mean, I'll take it. You never know when it's gonna be helpful. Very glad, by the way, that I was trading away all that extra stuff with Franco. Okay, so that's all done. On the way back up, we'll drop things off in the pile, so that leaves, I think, only the door right here. And that, I think, should be fine with just the crowbar. It wasn't a grate, I'm pretty confident. Okay, drop all this nonsense off. Alright. So how do I get there? Well, I can click on it, so in theory, Anja has some idea where to go. Probably up over this way. It's a long dang run, but yeah, crowbar is the way to success. I keep looking at this, and it's just slightly lighted in the right way to make me think that it's a grate, and I keep getting worried that we're about to get locked out of something. I'll bet you the last homeless guy up here is dead, which is sad. Oh, wait, where are we going? Okay, we're going all this way. Well, I guess we're going to find out if he's gone. Oh, no, he made it. What do you know? Hey, buddy. Good luck. I hope you don't freeze to death. Like your buddy who went to the eternal warmth. Which you'd like to think was heaven, but I actually mean hell. It's kind of morbid. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. Alright, open this sucker up. Please tell me this is worth all the effort. I mean, it's already worth it because we get that temperature regulator. That is so big for us. And honestly, I'm glad that we did this in the order we did. Can you imagine if we got that temperature regulator, fixed the heater back in our house, and then moved to the museum and we would have lost all that stuff? That would have sucked. Alright, so far, not a great haul. Okay, jewelry, is okay. That's fine. I'm not going out the exit. Don't do that. So you should know how to get this way now, right? Why can't we go through here? What's the issue? Oh, you just can't... Okay, you can climb down, but you can't climb up. Got it. It's just... It's a one-way shortcut. Okay. I just don't want to have to go running through the entire building. That takes forever. Construction site is huge, man. But this should be everything now gathered into one convenient pile. So now I can take proper stock of the zone and see if there's ever a time worth coming back here. I'm going to go with yes, because it looks like there's enough. We want parts. I want lumber. Electrical parts. Both of those, definitely. Fertilizer seems optional. I'm going to grab just components. This part may end up being the difference. Just watch us be one part shy. But I still think this is the right call. All right, we're going to run to the exit, and then we are going to end the day. We can upgrade the heater. That is so big for us. I wonder if the top section of the museum is about to collapse. Guess we'll find out. And if that's an issue. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Hit the notify bell. Make sure you set it to all notifications. And I will see you guys next time for more This War of Mine.